From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, GLAZE, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Craig, Jack, yeah, black on.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, it's decision day, man.
Yeah.
It's May 1st, 2025.
Yeah.
Magic City is not one of the teams, but he here anyway. What's going on, y'all? This your boy.
City Thursday.
It's the Crush Sports Talk right here in Orange Room Studios, man.
Each pint.
It's your boy, GLAZE. That's my dog, makes you heard. Hey, man, you got a big decision to make that, dog. You ready, man?
I got it in the bag.
You got
Just throw it in the bag.
So this is how it's going to go. We got to talk these topics,
Just
man.
throw it in the bag.
We're going to talk our topics, get them hot, keep them going. Then
Yeah.
we're going to take us a little break.
Yeah, we're going to do it in the show. We got stuff to talk about.
When we come back after the break,
Yeah, we got stuff to talk
we
about.
got decision 2025.
Yeah, we got stuff to talk about. Sports world is crazy.
It's been and look, everybody keep telling me sports ain't nothing going on.
No, something always going on.
Everybody keep telling me sports ain't going on, but
Yeah.
I think y'all lying because it's out here hiding these.
Yeah, but you know what, GLAZE, it's really about your perspective. You know, what is it that you love? What some of y'all what you like. And in the deep dives, the overreaction. You know, I say this all the time. Sports is the greatest reality show that we have. Like, it's definitely not scripted, because if it was scripted, it would go the way of what would be deemed like the popular decision, the popular choice. But as you see, so many things continue to happen. So you just gotta love it.
You know what's amazing, man, and in this day and time, you know what makes sports not fun sometimes?
Yeah.
The media ain't media no more.
Yeah.
We don't just tell the story to people that's out there. We don't just tell you the story so you can gather the data.
Right.
We try to make you
Yeah.
come to our side or give you our opinion.
Yeah.
Opinions, everybody got opinion.
Everybody has an opinion.
But sometimes the sports just tell themselves. You don't have to say nothing.
Yeah. But I think we've gotten to a point, I think, where our people have gotten used to. I heard somebody say once before, the best story is in the losing locker room.
Oh, and that's so, man. I'm
And
glad
that
you
is
said that.
terrible.
Let me ask you that, Maceo. And before we get to the actual topic, let's start with this. In 2025, you kind of brought up the subject.
Yeah. What up, Erica? What up, Eat?
Is it more a story for the winners or the losers? Because we got a couple of stories we're going to talk about where the person who won
the story,
doesn't get the story no more.
The story that you're reaching for.
It's two of them.
Well, okay, we're going to start with what happened last night.
Yeah.
NBA-wise. LeBron James, because everybody has attached all of their NBA stories to LeBron. And this is why me and you talked about this time and time again. I've said it on this show numerous times. I can't wait for LeBron to walk away.
Yeah.
I can't wait for LeBron to retire because I think nobody's going to appreciate LeBron till we don't have him anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what has to happen, because as long as he's there, everybody is so fixated on making him the story.
Yeah.
Whether you love him, whether you hate him, he is the story. And this is why the NBA is in a bad place. Because if you're really following the NBA playoffs, this was probably quietly the worst series.
Yes. Minnesota was way better.
But because all of yous got caught up in the Luka trade.
Yeah.
And all of your sick, twisted minds, Luka, LeBron equals championship.
It don't work that way. Look.
What have you been watching to make you think that you put Luka in LA and that team with that coach is going to make a run to the NBA championship. Delusional.
You know what this series should have taught all of y'all?
Yeah.
Basketball is a team sport.
Everything is a team sport.
If you don't have somebody who can rebound, somebody who can shoot, somebody who, it don't matter how. I understand y'all young people think Jordan won 1 against 5 every game.
Yeah.
But they had great pieces around Jordan.
And again, we've romanticized Jordan so much that people think Jordan averaged 100 points a game.
Me and you watched it.
We lived it.
We saw the first run. They had Horace Grant at power forward, Bill Cartwright, Paxson. They had great pieces.
Yeah.
Why you think when they were making these offenses, they were like, we got 2 great players. Yeah. Even the Heatles, right?
Yeah.
They had to have great pieces around, a great center, shooting guard, a bench.
Yeah.
You don't.
By the way, the Lakers have no bench.
The man played everybody in the fourth quarter, dog. That tells you, if you want to know how bad this team was, the head coach who didn't know what he was doing said, I'm just going to play these old guys the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, dude.
This was in game 4.
Them dudes out there playing.
LeBron 40, he looked 40, he
was out of
50.
gas.
He was done.
These young legs, these 24, 25-year-old legs, up and down the floor.
And he's sitting there
running these folks out the gym.
And we say, you know what, we're going to make you play 40-something minutes. Dog, ain't nobody ever said that. And dog, you can look at old Golden State films. Steph wouldn't play. Him and KD would sit on the bench until like 8, 9, 7 minutes in the fourth.
Yeah.
So they can come out fresh.
So they can finish.
This guy said, nah, we're going to make you play. JJ, hey.
Yeah.
You missed that. But the reason why I say that, Mace, is honestly, I'm an avid fan. We are avid fans.
No doubt about
the
it.
Sport
I love the NBA.
I'm saying, all right, I want to hear about other players. I want to hear about Ant-Man, but also to see a Connolly at 40 years old doing, 30-some years old doing what he's doing. Yeah. To see Rudy, to see...
they have a better team.
That team was better.
They have pieces. They have their bench is better.
And we don't get a chance to look at that. So Ant-Man got to go around and tell everybody, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Batman, Wolves and 5.
Wolves and 5, yeah.
I think this is when I say we're doing a disservice to these.
No doubt about it.
You can't bring all these young kids into the league and expect a 40-year-old man to just hold on to everything.
Right.
And make this league better.
It's been a long time since he's been that guy.
Yeah. This ain't look. LeBron has had to carry this thing after about 5-6 years ago. It should have been the transition should have happened when he was 34, 35. This should have been all right. Who's next? Steph. Problem is Steph they were hanging on to Steph.
Yeah.
Steph 36.
Yeah.
KD 37.
17 years,
brother.
Yeah.
Grow up, Lee. Find these young players.
But Glaze again. Think about all of these TV shows.
Yeah.
They lead with LeBron.
I mean, first out the jump.
They lead with LeBron. And you're sitting there like, he's not even the story.
The story last
You're missing the story.
Story last night was Minnesota was better.
Yes.
Ant-Man is becoming a superstar.
No answer for Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert looked like a Hall of Famer last night.
Again, J.J. Redick did a horrible job. He didn't even
terrible job.
How you don't put the big kid out there, Jackson? I can't.
Yeah.
How he doesn't even play.
But just get bodies out there. Get them old jokers off the floor.
You were getting killed on the boards.
Luka sick.
Luka gave him one. Luka the only person I ever see with 41 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists.
But Emmanuel, I can't stress this enough. And I blame all of yous because you keep watching this stuff.
I sat there.
And so people sending trucks and TV, the producers, they like, look at the ratings.
The ratings are only when we talk about
you guys will share a viral clip. I will make a clip viral of LeBron crying.
Yeah.
Now, Ant is playing one heck of a series. No clips.
No. I ain't seen none on Houston with that young team. Houston losing to Golden State. What we all talking about Golden State. Detroit playing. I mean, these are...
It's all of y'all fault.
We got Cade Cunningham. We got all this young...
This why I don't talk to y'all.
Got all this young talent out there. Shea about to be MVP. We should be talking about Shea. SGA is who we should be talking about.
He the MVP.
But he don't get a third of the time, LeBron.
Shout out to my classmate Dion Orr. He has been Team LeBron forever. He told it's only one story. Dion, you the problem too.
Dion, we love you,
It's
brother. Come
over,
on, man.
Dion, it's over.
It's time for us to grow and get some more players, man. We got to. We're gonna grow the league.
His run has been phenomenal. Again, you guys are not gonna appreciate LeBron until he's finally gone. And then the same way everybody romanticized Jordan, 5-10 years when LeBron is away from the game, you all are gonna romanticize LeBron, and then you're gonna realize, you know what? What he has done for the league is extra extraordinary.
You know who happy though?
Who that?
The Dallas GM.
Oh yeah, because Nico now he look right.
No, Nico, I told you don't play defense.
Now, I told you. That's why we got rid of him.
He's like, y'all.
Dude, all his prayers were answered.
He said they lost. They said somebody he could get 41 points was scored on him.
All his prayers were answered.
He looking like, I told y'all. I know what I'm talking about.
That's why I traded that guy.
But you know
That's
what,
why I traded him.
Your other two players that you got, though, they get injured a lot still. But let's keep. I would ask this, man. As far as this playoffs outside of this series, what has got your attention,
dude? The reemergence of Kawhi Leonard.
Oh man,
dude, we know Kawhi, dog, but he hadn't been available.
He been hurt.
Him on the floor, that Clipper series, you kind of forgot. Kawhi is like that. For real.
Because you looking at you like, oh, it's a joke. I'm like, nah, man. Kawhi showing y'all.
Kawhi like that.
He's showing y'all I'm a 2-time champion.
And Denver in trouble.
Yes, sir. This might be over.
Denver in trouble. The SGA, that team, super special.
Yeah.
They learned a lot of lessons last year.
And they're young, too.
I just don't think I don't think nobody in the West can beat them. I just don't.
They're just strong, man.
And he can get it whenever he wants.
Yeah.
You know, you look at what happened in Memphis. I think Ja is in a position now where they're going to probably have to move over from Ja.
And that's sad because you always look at Ja, you be like, yo, does he really want to play this?
Yeah. But think about it. Glaze, you said this about 3 years ago. His style of play. He plays so reckless. He hits the floor so much.
He played like he's 6'9" at 6'1".
Right.
He don't have the body.
And he a little fella.
You don't have the body for that.
No.
You know who else? You saw it before him? Derrick Rose and AI.
Allen Iverson.
They don't have the body to bang in there. They like to go inside. You don't have the body for that. And it's showing, and Josh it wears your body down. We saw Jay Rose. I mean, Derrick, he played for 14, 15 years, but man, 7 years later, he wasn't really that guy no more.
I think, last year he retired.
Yeah.
So when they were here against, when he played for Memphis, he ended his career with Memphis. But I remember the game when they were here and just got to chop it up with him standing on the side because he wasn't playing. So as the teams went in, he was just doing his work, and it was just so crazy. He was like, man, my body, like I just can't get my body together. But he played the game so explosive and so reckless that when he did hit the floor, like that floor not going nowhere. and when you lose that thing that makes you special.
Mm-hmm. And it's you 6'1" having to jump. And you can't be 6'1", 240. That's you linebacker. For NBA to run up and down, you gotta be 6'1", 200, 190.
Yeah.
180.
185.
And you got these big 6'8", 200, 215 banging you every night.
I'm talking about. And not only them here, but that floor is not going anywhere.
Because all they do, they hit the floor a lot.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know nothing about the physics of it, but you trying to use that much torque on your body to bounce.
Think about all them double clutch dunks D-Rose used to give us coming down.
And they junking with ease. I looked at John Morant, the first thing I said, he looked just like D-Rose. He just too much power he's having to use to do that. But yeah, man, I'm loving this series. The East, Indiana look better than I thought they would.
Yeah, everybody said Halliburton's dad.
Somebody said that the NBA, all dads need to be put
these dads
in the box.
In the box.
Put them in the box.
All these dads. I blame T. Morant.
He started.
T Moran got all the dads want to be all in the video.
Yeah.
You know, they think they superstars now.
You know what? I'm surprised in Atlanta we ain't seen Trey Young dad. He used to be tweeting himself off.
Ray calmed down a lot.
Yeah, because Ray used to tweet every minute.
Yeah, but now he still tweet. But I think Ray understands. I'm gonna let Trey fight these battles.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Now Ray, if Ray ever catch you in the cut,
yeah, he gonna get something.
He gonna talk you to death. Now he gonna get it off. Like
Yeah.
me and Ray became cool because, as everybody know, I didn't want Trey Young here, and they made a point to let me know all the time. You still don't want my son, dude? I like your son now, Ray. Yeah. I like him.
By the way, shout out to Dyson for winning Most Improved Player this year.
Yeah, they had to give him something.
Most deserved because they weren't gonna give him defensive.
They weren't gonna give him defensive player. He deserved it.
Yeah, I think.
But they weren't gonna give it to him.
I thought he was the best one.
Yeah, they weren't gonna give it.
But they gonna give it to Cleveland. He a winning team and all that. Cleveland doing what they do.
Coach say take Daddy Halliburton back there with Giannis. Question for you though, real quick. Doc gets fired.
Yep.
Clearly, this Milwaukee thing has run its course.
Yeah.
Can you see Giannis in another uniform?
Yes. I think Giannis tired of Milwaukee. I think Giannis.
Yeah.
I think Giannis gave them a title.
He's done all he can do.
But he realized, I'm not going to sit here and be put out first round.
Yeah.
Look, I say this. Tony Wrestler, listen to me, man. I know Atlanta is not a great spot.
Yeah.
But I will say, if he's willing,
shoot your shot.
Shoot it, Tony.
Shoot your shot.
Just look.
All they can do is tell you no.
Tony, just lay it out there, bro.
Shoot your shot.
Tony. That's all I'm asking, Tony. Just give. But I can see him probably in LA or somewhere like that. But he's done in Milwaukee. I will be if he comes back to Milwaukee. It was cool when he was younger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to do the right thing. Look, it's funny. I look at all these guys and the fact that Dame's done.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Dame
and Dame stayed too long in Portland.
Yeah, but remember how them guys? You said that last time. You like Dame stayed in Portland forever.
Man, get out.
They all trying to be. We want to be loyal.
I'm loyal to dude. What?
Loyalty only gets you hurt.
Yeah.
You better find you some team. Look, Dominique Wilkins in today's time probably would have stayed the Hawk about 6 years and deal.
And got on.
Because I'm telling you, he was doing that, and you didn't have as much freedom as they do.
But Glaze, especially in this time where all the U's, all the U's have made everything about championships.
If you ain't winning the championship.
So according to all the U's, if a guy don't win a chip, he's sorry.
When we grew up, man, I'm sounding old now.
Get off my lawn.
We had superstars. We were fans of Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah.
We were fans. Like I posted that picture of the 87, 80. Everybody, man, I love that team. You know why?
No, y'all didn't.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't love that team.
I know.
Y'all cussed out Randy Whitman. If we had had Twitter and Facebook, y'all would have dogged that team. Man, Kevin Willard got them short arms. Y'all hated that team. Y'all be capping.
Where y'all get Concac from?
Man, John Concac wouldn't have survived the Twitter age.
No,
his contract would have been such a big deal. He would have been scared to come to the Omni.
His contract would have been like $30-40 million, equivalent to today.
Yeah, his contract was massive too, though.
Back then, you were like, oh, he got $3 million in. That would have been the equivalent of like $40-50 million.
Yeah. Remember when Magic signed for $1 million?
We thought, man, 25 years.
He signed 25 years for $25 million.
It blew our head like,
oh, he got over Magic.
He about to be rich.
Be rich. Bust up.
Now, if you get $25 million, that's disrespectful now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's dudes on the bench making $25 million.
I tell you, the biggest gap of all contract, that's Scottie Pippen contract.
Yeah,
Bulls got over so bad on that, boy.
They were getting over on everybody.
But boy, I was like,
they were getting over on everybody.
I didn't know till the
last day. Nobody knew.
$2 million a year for Scottie?
Yeah, man. Scottie was like, man, he had to take care of his family. That worked. Those wages worked in rural Arkansas where he was from. He was able to buy the crib and all this stuff. But as he went on, like, man, boy, I'm getting gaffled.
I am probably, if not top 5 player in the league.
Yeah, I'm the most versatile for sure.
I can do both.
I created the point forward.
I am got 2.
I created that.
Make sure I looked at that.
Yeah, man.
Ryan Stuff should have just off a GP.
Nah, he wasn't gonna do that.
But he was like,
He won't do that.
they were tight with that book, boy. They were tight with that buddy, man.
Cuz, don't bring up Danny. Anybody say Danny Manning around me, dude, I get triggered.
Hey, man.
So let's move on, Glaze. Let's go on and talk about it, Glaze. Let's go on and talk about it.
My second point about what I said about talking about losses and instead of wins is the Shadeur Sanders thing. And here's why I say that. Cam Ward was the #1 pick in the draft.
Was no secret.
Ain't nobody talking about it.
Yeah.
We should be applauding this young man who was a 0-star coming out of high school.
As everybody like to say, he got it out the mud.
Worked his tail off.
Got it out the mud.
To me, this is a big, huge story, man. Because I looked at this, I was like, damn, this kid was a 0-star dog. Went to multiples. What school did he go?
He said Washington State.
Washington State.
Yeah.
Made him way up there.
Yeah.
Came to Miami.
Yeah.
And was the dog. You don't write stories like this because in a day and age, because he's still in the early 22, in a day and age where everything is written, everything is wrote, everything is already scripted.
Yeah.
This kid is the #1 pick.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, look, I get it. I was a little frustrated, but I'm happy I do this show 4 days later than everybody else.
Yeah.
Because everybody done talked it to death. I get it.
And so many of y'all were wrong. Y'all typed all them paragraphs and y'all was still wrong because you missed the mark.
My thing is...
But I ain't going to hold y'all. This is why I don't talk to y'all. I'm sorry.
But I sat there and I said, you know what? Somebody called me out. I said, Glaze, you going to be like everybody else, man? You going to talk about Shadeur or you going to talk about the kid, that black kid that went to #1 draft? I said.
Clearly, y'all don't watch the show. We've been talking about Cam Ward. That's a y'all problem. But I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Cam Ward, and we can talk about Shadeur. I have no problem with it. Everybody talk about it, but I was just his story to me. If I had a choice to interview out of them that group, it'd have been him. Cause dog 0. And look, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Cam just showed y'all his company face. He a dog behind the scenes.
He a dog.
Cam will cuss you out. Cam be talking trash. He gonna talk trash. He gonna do everything. Tennessee, get ready.
Yeah.
Tennessee, get ready.
He's a true general. But like everything else, it's not sexy.
It's not sexy.
You guys don't like boring. Like you don't want a real story.
No.
You want what everybody else talking about. And again, that's the problem with sports.
I sat there and I looked at it and I went to the Dreams first event. Mm-hmm. So I posted, all I did was post Pow Pow's conference.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh man, glad somebody talking about Pow Pow. Yeah. Can you get Brittany Griner? I'm like, whoa. I thought we was in this world right now. You know, nobody want to talk about this.
Right.
There are stories out there. But I will say this. I get it. There is a need for people to talk about Shadeur. They were happy. It was a lot of people happy. I've witnessed a guy who I thought should have been a first rounder go to the 6th round. That was Jonathan Dwyer. Yeah. Back in his day. And that was because they said he was 4'6", he had ADHD. Yeah. So all that stuff came out on draft day. He ended up going 6, but he played 5 years still in the league. So I saw it and I said, but I think the picture, you know the thing that really probably made a lot of people happy? Was that picture of Deion when he looked so tired at the end of the thing. Remember when they all took pictures together? Yeah. And Deion was sitting there like this, like you could see it hurt him to his soul.
Well, so yeah. So Deion truly was the only person who thought his son was going in the first round. And I know I get to talk to people that y'all don't get to talk to. Okay, whatever. It was no way Shadeur was going in the first round. And if you had to just listen, see, again, because you guys listen to the wrong things.
It's like we did talk about that last.
Yeah, we talked about a couple weeks ago. And like, so way before the draft started, I was like, don't be surprised if only one quarterback goes in the first round.
Said that.
And if New York just don't jump back in, only one quarterback was going.
By the way, Dable, you're going to get fired. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're going to lose your job anyway. But see, it's a difference between guys who do mock drafts and because they had to do stuff for clicks and all these things. The decision makers, the scouts, the GMs, the people in those rooms, see, those are the people you got to listen to. Two of my partners, I got a partner that works in Jacksonville. We talk once a week.
Shout out to Duval, by the way.
Whole nother story.
Duval.
Another partner that works in Arizona. And all of these guys talk.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody had Shadeur ranked as a first-round pick. Nobody. And so, like my partner always said, and I, when everybody want to bring the argument to me, the first thing I was like, what is Shadeur's physical gift? What is it? He's not fast.
Mm-hmm.
He's not big. He doesn't have a rocket arm.
You know, honestly, man,
dude,
this draft didn't have.
it didn't. It didn't. But the draft is like recruiting. It's like traits. What are your elite traits? That's how people start building their board. And again, listen, y'all, say what you want. The NFL will tell you what they think about your skill set.
Mm-hmm. You know what bothered me the most, though, is how everybody who got it wrong started coming up trying to defend. Well, he was supposed to fall. He was. I'm like, wait. The NFL did what they did. We don't need Chris Carter. I call you out. He needed to be humble. First of all, I hate using that word. He needed to be humble.
Yeah.
Skills.
Well, he's never going to be humble.
Y'all don't. Hey, so tell him again.
Tell him again. The 5th round and still threw a draft party.
Jumped in the pool.
No, he threw a draft party. He had all the stars out there. He walked in with the briefcases with the money. He's not going to be humble. His daddy raised him.
Is he a millionaire already?
Yes, he made $8 million in college.
Shiloh went as a free agent talking more trash. Look, guys, y'all didn't humble him.
Dog, this guy has 5 cars on campus, man.
He got commercials with everybody. He just did one. I think an airline just picked him up.
Dog, this man has more deals.
He is a walking billboard. So y'all did not humble, trust me.
You didn't humble.
I talked to an 18-year-old Shadeur, and I'm like, God dang, this kid, he walked in like, hey, I'm the best thing in, bro.
This kid has had the camera in his face.
They've been young,
since he was 12.
And he got a daddy that said, boy, you better not ever walk into a room.
Man, his daddy is a dog.
And y'all thought y'all hurt Deion feeling. Y'all might have stoked the bed with Deion. Because look, Deion's still getting the juju. He's still getting them talent.
But how can you hurt Prime feeling? You can't hurt Prime feelings.
Y'all are all, and what's funny is everybody come and talk about, we humbled them. We know.
They didn't.
We know.
No, they
and look,
didn't.
y'all might have messed up letting Shiloh go down with my man at the head coach of Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He runs a 3-4 defense with a cover 3, which means the strong safety can come in the box.
Down in the box. And what does Shadeur love?
Tackle and hit more than anybody. He's going to work.
Shadeur going to mess around and have like a 12-year career.
Remember Rondé?
He going to be like Jackie Slater.
Yeah. Remember Rondé Barber? Because it was all about Tiki.
Yeah.
Rondé came in and he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all,
yeah,
this defense, what's his name? Ty Bowles.
Yeah, Ty Bowles.
It's a 3-4 defense with a cover 3 over the top. Was the main. That means the safety can come down and support.
Yeah.
And that's Shiloh's number one. That's why Deion said, I'm glad he's going to September.
Yeah. Dog. Man, all them paragraphs y'all typed all weekend, man, y'all was so wrong, but I ain't going to hold y'all.
But what's funny to me, though, what y'all don't know, this was probably one of the best drafts I've seen, though. This is a great draft. Everybody, if you don't have 20 quarterbacks going the first quarter, everybody say it's a bad draft.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Yeah. This was
but here we go again, EMMANUEL GLAZE. See, because so many of y'all play fantasy football, and y'all think fantasy football is real football, and it's not.
You know how many teams got trenches players that's going to be 10, 12-year players?
First of all, doesn't that many teams need a quarterback?
Hey, talking about this ain't really a good draft. I kept seeing 6'6", 220.
So like next, like every time the quarterback class next year. Okay, you mean tell me Carson Beck, Drew Aller, your boy who everybody covered, Arch, he not coming out. He say he gonna stay in school like 2 years.
Why would he leave? Look, NIL has made it like, why would I leave early? And look, NFL, y'all gotta realize, cats looking at they tell like, yo, they did Shadeur like that. Maybe I should stay an extra year.
Miss me with next year quarterback class. Carson Beck gonna be the top quarterback.
Carson Beck.
Him and the boy from Penn State. Both of them terrible. Get out of here.
Who went to Miami, got his car stolen, and lost his girlfriend. That's the next best quarterback next year.
Hey, them twins, man, that's crazy.
And look,
it's diabolical.
Georgia never saw something, but I want to talk about this, if you don't mind, sir, if I keep going.
Keep going.
I want to get your take. You talk to people in the league.
Yeah.
I understood. We've been on old boy for 4 years since he became the GM of the Falcons.
Yeah, terrified. No.
We said we want one thing. We want somebody to go get
it. Fell in your lap. Yeah.
So you went and got you a dog with him.
I mean,
out of Georgia.
Dude. Fell in your lap.
But again, I didn't know. But maybe I'm asking you, because I ain't a GM, but everybody else in the world is GM. Did you like them picking up the kid for Tennessee?
I was confused. Only because for you to go back in, to trade back in for a guy who probably was going to still be there, and you gave away a number one.
Okay.
You gave away a number one pick, so this is what it really, once I kind of relaxed, I should start talking to different people. What it told me was basically that, along with Terry, everybody in that building feels like their job is in jeopardy.
Everybody.
And the one thing that the Falcons need more than anything is to fix that defense. And they've heard for 3 to 4 years now, you can't get the quarterback. So let's go get 2 guys in the first round who can go get the quarterback. Now, the kid from Tennessee that you jump back in, I don't like when people question if you love the game.
Yeah.
I just think that I'm not trading back in for a guy that I got a question about if he loved the game.
I see a lot of upside from the kid.
No, dog, he can play.
We've seen him for SEC in this country.
Yeah.
Here's what I know, and I want to just break it down like this. Your 2026 first-round pick, if it's a high draft pick, guess who ain't going to be here next year to make that draft pick?
Yeah. Terry Fontenot or Raheem.
If you make it a high top 10, 15 draft pick.
Because you essentially gave up, you gave up the first-round pick. What if that first-round pick ends up being a 5? And what if the team you traded for has a good season? Oh, by the way, then I get a top 5 pick.
I'm talking the other way around. If y'all a top 5 pick next year, everybody getting fired.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The other team, so the team you traded with, say they go 13-4, and they get a deep run to playoff.
Yeah.
They gonna get a top 5 pick because the Falcons weren't good.
If y'all go 4-15 Falcons, that's a top 5 pick next year.
Yeah.
We got a whole new coaching staff next year.
You got whole new everything.
But somehow Richard be in there. So whatever.
Well, y'all say he not part of the.
I like this.
That's what y'all say.
This draft was cool. I like the safety from Notre Dame. I thought he was a good pick.
Love that pick. The kid from Oklahoma was a steal too.
Y'all got some. This was probably Fontenot's best draft. Yeah. I know everybody's talking.
Terry was cooking.
Everybody was like, "Yo, the moving up." Of course, somebody must have been talking. You know how they get the line seasons.
Yeah.
He kind of jumped because I felt like he was always on the Falcons board.
But everybody knew that the Falcons wanted him.
Yeah, he was on high on the board,
and that's why when when they made the phone call, trade get him that because it's a chance. Again, he would have been there in the second round.
Yeah.
But to move up to get him, what you've told your fan base is we're pushing all our chips to the military. Yeah. Our defense is going to be a top 10 defense. We're going to win games with our defense, and we're going to sack the quarterback this year.
Because to me,
that's what you're saying.
Also, man, I can't think of. Excuse me, guys. I'm bad with name. Number 11, the kid come from Georgia.
Yeah, Jalen Walker.
It's no mistake. I wanted a kid from Dallas years ago.
Yeah, Parsons.
I wanted
Michael Parsons.
I wanted Michael Parsons. He was right there.
He was right there. Yeah.
I think we finally got a Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
You
got a dog.
I wanted Parsons so bad.
Yeah, you got a dog.
And I think we picked up. Was that the Kyle Pitts draft?
Nah, that was the Drake London.
And I
No, it
was
wasn't Drake London. It might have been the Kyle Pitts. It was Kyle Pitts.
it was the Kyle
It
Pitts
was the Kyle
draft.
Pitts draft.
And
Yeah,
I
'cause they
said
been
that's like, yo,
they've
we
been
got
league long the same period. Yeah.
I was like, we got Michael Pat, we got Parsons sitting
Parsons sitting right
he
there.
right here.
Yeah.
Cause I saw the dog he was.
Yes.
But I think
Lord.
I finally got me that dog that we can
Yeah.
put on both sides. He can rush, he can drop.
Hang your head on it. Yeah.
I'm happy. I want to see if making sense draft. I know everybody questioned the first round, but a making sense draft.
So, and this is the thing that the Falcons, every NFL team understand. You can't worry about the outside noise.
No.
How do we make this team better? Because, as I always try to tell people, you can't look 2, 3, 4 years down the line. We gonna get fired.
If you find
we gonna get fired
this year 4.
Yeah,
you done put all.
they're not gonna keep letting you.
All your picks are still on the team. Bijan, Drake, Penix. All these picks are still on your. Them the ones you picked.
Yeah.
If we don't win this year,
yeah,
off the blank had no problem firing you, boy.
Hey man, you know what's funny though? One of the funniest stories, and I kind of forgot about it, but a lot of talking heads around, the NFL, they like, man, why did Arthur Blank put himself in his own Hall of Fame?
Hey man, don't worry about that. Man.
I'm like, man, it's his team.
He did put himself in the Hall of Fame.
He like, ain't no voting process. Like,
well, who gonna vote against him, man?
So when they asked me, I said no.
Who gonna say no?
Who gonna tell Arthur Blank he can't put himself in the ring armor?
Arthur Blank bought the Falcons in 2001, 2000 for about $30 million. Boy, he'd have made quadruple that.
Hey,
$1 billion.
I gotta ask you this because I thought this was fun. I just want to get your takes on it. Abdul Carter wanting to wear 56 in New York. He wanted Lawrence Taylor to give up them digits.
So, okay. He ain't Warren Moon. Warren Moon graciously came, and you saw what he gave.
Yeah.
Cam number one. Yeah, Cam was like, "Oh my God, thank you."
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor ain't doing that, but Lawrence Taylor still wear in-ring with the cross on.
You shouldn't even want 56 in New York. You shouldn't even want that pressure.
That's too big. That's like going to Chicago ask for 23.
Yeah. Now Phil Simms. Yeah. Now tell Phil Simms to come up off that.
I'm gonna get that 11. Let me get that 11.
That Phil, you was average. Give it that. LT, and you play the same position. Bust up.
LT was
bust up.
Cause everybody in New York will be looking like, you can't just put that number on and not.
I mean, can't nobody never ever.
You can't just.
You talking about the greatest defensive player ever?
And Lawrence gonna probably say, brother, no, you don't want that pressure, bro. It's pressure to numbers, man. Look, certain numbers bring pressure to it.
Yeah.
If I look at I look at like 18. If you Indianapolis, you can't wear that.
Yeah, you can't. You
12 in New England, you can't wear that.
Why would you want to wear that?
Some numbers you just gotta be bro.
What?
I would go ask Phil Simms, hey, I need that 11, bro.
Phil, come on, bro.
Yeah, go ahead and look. Break the glass if they got it in glass. Go ahead and give it to them, man.
Phil.
Go ahead and give me that 11.
I'm gonna make that number way better than
we gonna have a continuous thing with that 11.
Right.
56 already done. That thing, 56 might still got a little powder on it.
Yeah. Oh, and I gotta ask you this too, because I didn't want it to slip from me. What you make about this Bill Belichick nonsense? His girlfriend.
I've never seen Bill shut up. She putting that thing on him. That old 70-some-year-old man. He on the beach with his feet up. He doing cartwheels. Bill is getting. I'm trying to be nice. That bedroom scene for Bill is like he must be like, I didn't think at 74 I could do this type thing.
I don't know why he rich.
This girl is doing some things. She told that guy, we're not talking about that. Bill like, I said, Bill never shuts up.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy for me? And it kind of made me laugh. I don't think so because Bill just ran everything in New
It
England.
just looks weird, dog.
I mean, and the NFL is just so different. Now, you were at UNC.
Yeah.
Bruh, you have a chancellor, you got an AD, you got a president. And listen, maybe not, they can't tell you a lot of stuff, but the way you carried it in New England, you can't carry it
I've
in
never
North Carolina.
thought I would see Bill becoming.
Torn say, Bill on the blue diamond.
She got him like shook, dog. I sat there and looked at that interview like, and I don't look at interviews like that, but I
Yeah.
was like,
I
she got control.
I think in the next couple of weeks, UNC is gonna have a sit down with this young lady,
She gonna have to.
and they gonna sit down with Bill first, and they gonna say, Bill, your girlfriend can't be on the payroll.
She running things.
Yeah,
dog.
man. Like
I've never.
yeah, man, Bill wild.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, Bill about to tell her to shut up.
Yeah,
No, Bill shut
Bill
up.
wilding, man.
I get it, dog. You 70 years old. You got. I lost a little respect though. No, I was like, hey man. But that young thing, she 20, what, 4, 25?
Bill.
She got Bill whooped. Like the old folks used to say, she done whooped them.
Coach say, Bill like old boy from Harlem Nights. He ain't never coming.
He coming.
How crazy.
He's sitting at the edge of the bed.
Put your mom on the phone.
Put the mom on the phone. He done told his son, hey, you might be getting the job sooner than I expected, dog. Yeah, I'm done. She got me going all over. Bill's doing vacation videos.
Hey, man. Y'all, Bill is super rich. This ain't the first young girl Bill done been
But dog,
with.
what is
It's
this?
just public now.
Dog, this girl got him on IG.
I mean, yeah.
Bill's on IG, dog. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, snap face, Insta face, or whatever you used to say. Hey, man, Bill wild.
Bill was laying on the beach with the girl on his feet, dog.
That young lady, by the time the Tar Heels kick off in September, she will be in the press box.
She might be calling the play.
No, she will not work for the university no more.
She was on the sideline during the spring game.
Dude, listen what I said. Come the fall, once school let out next week, they're going to call Bill into the office. Bill, she cannot have that job, Bill. I'm sorry. She can run Bill Belichick Enterprises, but she got to do that from the crib. We don't need her on this campus, Bill. She's making us look crazy.
What was our favorite show that we just saw on Tyler Perry thing?
Oh, yeah. What was that? Black? What was it? Basic Black?
Beauty is Black.
Beauty and Black, yeah.
Bill Belichick and brought the boys in. Meet your stepmom. Meet your stepmom.
Hey,
she got whole power, everything.
But this was crazy. Bill ain't the only one out here like that. It just,
boy.
He's just on public display. If y'all don't think that all these rich, super rich jokers don't have them a young tender out here, man, y'all tripping.
They all, if they say single, they ain't married no more. They got
man.
Trust
me. Bill, like, I mean, she done caught Bill.
She got Bill told up.
She done caught
we're
Bill.
not discussing that.
Yeah.
And it shut down.
Yeah.
Bill said, I said, Bill, shut up.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, man.
Belichick.
Yeah. Bill, this ain't New England no more, big dog. You're going to have these interviews, and you're going to have to talk about this stuff.
Belichick.
Yeah, man. She won't have a job in the fall. I promise y'all, when you see her, she is going to be like in the press box, in the president's suite or whatever. She's not gonna have on UNC paraphernalia.
Belichick.
Dog.
Can I say one more thing about the Shadeur thing?
Go ahead, dog.
Ain't got nothing to do with his skills, nothing.
Go ahead, man.
Put a name on it.
They're not gonna do that.
Quit talking about associate coach told me.
They're not gonna do that.
Put a name on it, dog.
Glaze.
Put a name on it.
You've been doing this too long to know that they not gonna do that. Stop.
All of a sudden, hey, I'm such and such writer, and I found out through a source that Shadeur, I'm like, put a name on it. Put a name on it. And Dable, hey, This your last year, buddy. You already 1 foot out and 4 toes.
Yeah, man. I told you, Mara probably wish he had fired all y'all out the season.
Cause you didn't have to move up in the draft too to get old.
You just gave Philadelphia Super Bowl. Just gave Philly
You didn't have to move up for that pick.
Hey,
Jackson Dart would have been in the second round.
Y'all can take Saquon. Saquon, just drive down 95, just 45 minutes.
Y'all, yeah, you 1 foot and 4 toes out the door, brother.
Yeah, man.
That one toe still there.
Everybody.
It's gonna be that. I should have took a picture when they had the Giants draft room and compared it to next year's Giants draft room.
It's gonna be a whole other room.
It's gonna be a whole different room in that.
It's gonna be a whole different room.
It's gonna be a whole different room, man. Hey, you ready, man?
I'm ready.
Hey, man. Decision time.
I'm ready.
We about to take us a quick break. Make sure he got to get ready.
Yeah.
I am not Jim Gray, but I will be playing AKA Jim Gray.
No doubt about
the decision.
Yeah, the decision, baby.
Hey, producer, you ready to go to break?
Let's do it.
So we about to go to break.
Yeah.
When we come back.
Yeah. The bag right here.
The decision won't be
the
made.
bag right here.
What y'all been waiting for, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's the
I'm
crush.
ready too.
We ready, man.
Yeah.
Take a break. Get some water. Come back.
Yeah.
Get your fandom on. We'll be back. Hey, man.
Let's do it.
Whenever you're ready, dog, let me know. Hey, man, we're back. It's that time. Maceo's got the bag. It's a different bag, though. This is not the bag, but it's still the bag. Maceo.
It's kind of the bag.
Let's talk about how we got here, sir.
Yeah. So
how did you get to this point, sir, to where you decided it's time to change?
So, my frustration just continued to grow with America's team, Dallas Cowboys. I've been loyal, faithful, all of these good things. And, you have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. Because, it's painfully obvious that Jerry, he just don't care about the fan base. He all in the videos and he don't care about he just don't care. Once upon a time winning was a priority. I was able to witness 3 Super Bowls like in a span of 4 years.
You went through some of them, man.
Yeah. I was there. And you want that feeling.
You've been to the big stadium multiple times.
I make these trips, I take these voyages, these meccas.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan. Yeah. Like I believed it.
You did, man.
So, I just got to a point I was like, listen, Jerry don't care about me.
Right.
Jerry don't care about the fan base. And it was a lot of people feel this way, but people are like, man, I'm loyal. That's y'all.
Yeah.
Continue to spend your money that way.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not me. Every year is new jerseys, new T-shirts.
Hey, man, you had every jersey I ever seen, dog.
Dog, man, like
you bought a Dak jersey. You bought
I got all of them. I got
Ezekiel.
Star Bag. All of them.
You buying for years, dog.
Dude, I got about 5 88 jerseys.
Yeah.
I got a Drew Pearson. I got a Michael Irvin. I got a Dez. I had a CD.
Yeah, you got them all, dog.
Like, come on, man.
And it took and you got something I don't have. The ability to walk away.
Dog.
You don't have it. I take the
my cutoff game is strong. Like, because when I feel like you playing with me,
yeah,
it's like, nah, man. And so, if for me, you know, and I said it on the show, I was like, if they make another dumb coaching decision,
Yeah.
that's it. What has Brian Schottenheimer done to earn the Dallas Cowboy job?
Did you see them pick a guard in the first round?
Well, I mean,
That's a
listen,
big boy. He pretty.
they the one thing Jerry Jones can do,
He gives
he
us
can
line.
pick linemen.
I don't know how he do it.
He can pick linemen.
He can pick the hell out of them.
But he can't pick nothing else.
Coaching, he ain't doing too well. After Jimmy has been around,
And you know, you sit here and you like, and you know, the butt of all jokes. Everybody like I'm the only Cowboy fan in the world. Don't nobody else get tagged with me. Y'all know 7,000 Cowboy fans.
Dog, I've known you for 30 years. Nobody bring it like you, though, dog.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. So it's time for me to take that energy somewhere else, man. I'm tired of giving it my all like that.
I said it 2 weeks ago. You'll get no better fan than this guy.
Dude. And so what's crazy was, as I was coming to the decision, you know, it's a lot of team groups here. You know, I'm fortunate enough to just know good people. And so, you know, a partner call like, hey, you really need to check us out.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send you this.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Another partner. Hey, bro, we got what you need.
You know you good wherever you go.
I'm good in every hood.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I mean, I know I'm fortunate enough to like people just be like, they like sending me stuff for some reason.
You get gifts, man.
I don't know what it is.
So we down to 5 teams.
Yeah, we were down to 5 teams, and it's
One first team that came out. Well, no particular order. The Raiders.
The Raiders love.
I love the colors.
Love what the Raiders did in the draft. They took Genty.
Yeah.
Genty is gonna wear number 2, so you know that's gonna be a fire jersey. I love the number 2, by the way. Yeah. So I mean, you know, hey, yeah.
We have to say the Ram. You got your little cousin.
I mean, you know that's a family affair. Unlimited access. He did something dope for me the other day. You know, with Devontae being there. So I mean, you know.
Did you tell him that you on the transfer portal? You tell him that?
Oh yeah. He already knew. He laughed.
Okay.
He laughed about it. It's crazy because you know he was always like, he should have been fired though. Because I mean, he a Cowboy. Kobe is a Cowboy fan.
Oh wow. Okay.
He grew up a Cowboy fan.
The Bills.
Love what they're doing in Buffalo. They have a stud quarterback who's probably eventually gonna get that team to the big game. So I mean, I will be in good hands as a Buffalo Bill fan because I know the quarterback is gonna have you in contention every year. Can he slay Mahomes? Can they put a good team around him? Can McDermott do his job? Shout out to One Pete. So if y'all know
Detroit Lions,
if y'all know me and my relationship with our late great teammate Burt Evans, Burt was from Detroit.
Yeah,
love Burt immensely. We would always crack these jokes, and again, I swear I'm from Detroit.
And you know Detroit got a good thing going.
Detroit got a good thing going
good
on.
Coach.
Great wide receivers. Love the scheme. Now we're gonna see what it has to be without Ben Johnson now.
Yeah.
Now I mean,
Aaron Gleeland left too.
Yeah, Aaron Gleeland left. So who's gonna call the plays? Yeah. You know, knucklehead coach a little bit. But you know,
and who surprised me? The Falcons.
The fact. So I mean, you had to put the home team in.
Yeah, I mean, you people don't know. You spend a lot of games. You go.
Yeah, I mean,
you watch football. That's what you do.
If we're not working the game, I'm there. I mean, we have a couple of PSLs in our family. So
usually Sundays, he's at
I'm at the Dome. I'm gonna be in the
cookout. Yeah,
if I'm not traveling, if I'm not working, I'm probably gonna be in the Dome.
So he's there.
I'm there. Now I don't wear Falcon. I mean, I be 1 week out there I had on Oregon stuff, and then it was another week I was there. I had the people like, no, you're the Falcon. I'm like, I know I'm at the Falcon game.
I don't know at least.
But I mean, this Atlanta.
MACEO hurt.
Yes, sir.
It's about to be 8:55.
Yes, sir.
Make your decision, sir.
So, without further ado, everybody, as I go into the bag, it was a tough decision, but I think it was a decision that had to be made, and a lot of perks and benefits come with this decision.
Okay.
A lot of perks and benefits come with this decision. I was promised a lot of stuff, and so far so good.
Okay.
You know, and so everybody, I mean, without further ado, everybody, my new team, and it shouldn't be no surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, because what's one of my nicknames?
What is
Come on, man. Yes, baby.
it?
Yo, yo,
Come on, let's do like that.
yo, yo.
Come on, for the camera.
Hey, y'all see it?
Come on, stand up.
Hold on. Hey, he is now. I had to get a whole new jersey.
He is now
Yeah,
L.A. Rams, sir. There he is, Matthew Stafford.
that's my quarterback.
There it is.
That's my quarterback.
Congratulations on a great decision, sir.
Yeah, that's my quarterback, everybody. Yeah.
Now, newly L.A. Rams.
Ram Nation. Hollywood is officially in Hollywood. Yeah.
Hollywood Herd is in the building.
Hollywood is in Hollywood.
MACEO,
Yes, sir.
what did it come down to, sir?
So it really came down to family.
Yeah.
Family affair. You know, cuzzo, just everyday like, hey man, what you need? What you need? Season tickets? You got them.
Yeah.
What else you need? Gear? Box on the way. Need to go talk to Devontae? Hold on. He go through because you know they in OTA right now. He go through. Me and Devontae had like a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Devontae said you should have been left the Cowboys. So yeah, man. Yeah. Eric say nobody surprised.
Yeah, I mean, they were the number one team.
Yeah. Well, now they won the number one team.
Who number one?
Detroit was actually the number one team.
What happened? The stimulus package was too strong.
Well, yeah,
the NIL deal was too
NIL
strong.
deal was too strong, man. Nephew, man. When I tell you, nephew showed out.
Yeah.
Nephew showed out, y'all. So I mean, it's yeah.
How did it feel to have a different jersey on, man?
It feels great.
I mean,
Because I'm with a team now. Great coaching staff.
yeah.
Great
Young
front office,
staff,
man.
young
Moves. They make the right moves. And then, like I say, they will be here this year. The Rams come to town. So
you gonna have your fresh gear on.
oh my God. Ooh.
Hey, Erica, y'all make sure he don't come to the yellow light that day.
Well, I can't come to the yellow light that day because I have on field pass, so I'm gonna be in there early. Now, listen.
Oh, he getting everything.
Oh man, I have like 4 trips to SoFi this year.
I mean, how can you go wrong, dog?
How can I go wrong? Now the NIL
Package was too strong.
It was just too strong, man. It was too strong.
Well, y'all saw it here. MACEO entered the fan transfer portal.
She say, Eric said she gonna repost that crit walk. I got to get my crit walk better. You know, and it's so crazy, dog. I had to order another Matthew Stafford jersey because I gave the other one away.
Amen.
Because I was so disgruntled.
Shout out to Corey. I know Corey's excited.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Corey. Corey, yeah, man. We're gonna flick it up, Corey. We gonna, you know, the Rams will be in Atlanta this year, man. Good times.
Hey man, congratulations on your decision, sir.
Nah, I'm happy. I'm super happy. Coach Preston, I know. Everybody kept talking about, man, he ain't leaving the Cowboys. But I've been out of there.
Yeah, you've been for a couple of years. You've been teetering. Man.
I've been out of there. Like, what, about 3 years ago, I was on strike.
Yeah, you was on strike. You didn't buy
I was on strike.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, right before we should have got rid of the clapper. We didn't get rid of the clapper. Yeah, I was done. So, yeah, man.
Congratulations again, man.
Yeah, man. I'm
hey, Ram Nation, you got a great guy coming.
I'm wearing this to work tomorrow. Shout out to the Rams.
How many caps you got? Got your caps yet?
Dude, I got like 4 caps, 3 visors. Like, I'm just when we at boot camp, we got the next because I got some family stuff this weekend.
Yeah.
But next weekend at boot camp,
you gonna wear the gear.
Oh.
And I like the way you do. You go Kansas City. The old, you know, they used to be, you know. I got you. I see what you did.
I was dropping hints, but like you know,
go to Kansas City.
So
I kept looking like him.
So let me tell you what's crazy. This morning, I told Kobe not do it. Kobe had made a video. I posted probably a little later. Kobe like, Man, ain't no way you ain't picking the Rams on. Ain't no way you ain't picking the Rams. What else you need? So yeah, I post that later, everybody.
There it is, man.
Yeah, man.
The decision has been made. What the comments saying over there?
Thought you was gonna come home with it, coach. Now, you know. Major love for the fact. Listen, they get my PSL money, so I contribute to the cause.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our show, man. We'll wrap it up with that. Make sure hold it up for him. There it is. Maceo Hurd, he's just a fan transfer reporter, and he is now a LA Ram guy. For my dog Maceo, the LA Rams. It's your boy GLAZE here at Orange Room Studio. I got Will on the boards. We'll talk to y'all next time. Peace. Look at the Ram, man. He there. There he is, man. The Rams, dog. The Rams. There it is.
From East Point to Buckhead, from College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, GLAZE, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.